Hello, 1 year no beer. Absolutely lashing it down, but still get out walking. So this is a bit of a carpool rant without the car. No, it's not really rant. I just wanted to check. Luther, come on. Hey, it's coming through. Come on, Luther. Sorry. I've got a bit of a trigger coming up, and I know I won't drink, but I just wanted to, I know I put my post and said, oh, it's so much better, and it is, and everything is so much better, but you still get your shitty days where you question it, and you do. What am I, 10 months in, and I'm going to Istanbul tomorrow for 3 nights, staying in an amazing hotel for my friend's 50th. She was 50 in July, and there's me and her going, and 6 of her friends. She lives down south, so I don't know anybody else who's going, and I'm really looking forward to it. I taught a spinning class this morning. Somebody said, what are you going to do about drinking? I said, I won't drink. And this time last year I wouldn't have gone. If somebody said you can't drink, I wouldn't have gone. I thought, what's the point? But obviously I'm going to go, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I've just spoken to my friend now, and she'll be at the airport tomorrow. She'll be having a bit of champagne. And I'm really envious. I am. I know that might not be helpful to some of you, but even after 10 months, I am. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to be proud of myself that I'm not drinking. And this is one of those moments I'm talking about. And each night when we get to bed, and each day when we get up in the morning, I'm going to be chuffed to bits. It's going to get windy up there. I'm going to be chuffed to bits that I've not drink, and I'll be proud, and that'll reinforce my decisions. But that doesn't stop me now being really frigged off, if I'm honest. I feel like I'm having another of those sulks, and I feel really overwhelmed with everything that I've got to organise, but that's just normal life. And I know if I was drinking, I'd be just a bit more excited about going. I know that's sad, but it's just how I honestly feel. And this will be the 3rd time I've been at the airport and we're non-drinking, and they've been all right. But do you know what? I loved going to the airport and having a drink, because airport has its own time zone, and it's called wine o'clock. Could be 7 in the morning. I'd be there in the lounge drinking my wine. I'd drink on the plane. Just love that. And I used to just feel like relaxed, but I didn't. I just got dehydrated and got a bit pissed, So I'm happy not to be doing it, and I know I won't do it. But there's part of me, and at the moment it feels quite a big part, that so wishes I was. We're staying in the executive lounges, so it's all free beer and free wine and free food, for 3 nights in Istanbul, and I'll be on tonic water, and everybody will be drinking, and it'll be this. I don't want to go to bed early because I'm bored. I'll go out and do some sober dancing, so I'm going to really focus on this weekend to really force myself, or not force myself, hopefully, just to really have a good time. And I know I will, but at the moment, I wish I could get pissed as a fart and talk bollocks with my friends and be the life and soul, rather than feeling a bit of a stiff. But, it's a big thing, going away for 3 nights with a load of women, and I'm Mrs. Soberhead. But, I've got to remember why I'm doing it. So when you're having hard times, just remember why you started. I want that picture I put on. That's how good I feel. But you do get moments like this, and it pisses me off, if I'm honest. And it makes me question, why did I ever put myself in a position to have to do this frigging challenge in the first place? Why couldn't I just drink like ordinary people? Why did I have to start drinking 1-2 bottles of wine 5 nights a week and do a year's challenge? Do you know what? It's the same reason that we've been through financial shit and bankruptcy and all that, because you learn from it. So that's what my wise head's saying, but I've got this little shitty voice that, he's just gone, oh, Sally, it's going to be shit, you're going to be boring, you're going to want to go to bed, you're going to eat too much to compensate, you're going to be a dick. But do you know what? It can speak all it wants, because I know I'm doing the right thing. But I don't want to be negative, but I just want, for those, especially in the early days, that it is normal, and you do still get times like this. I mean, I want to get to be like Andy, where I think he's just Mr. Happy with his not drinking, and I am most of the time. I'd say 80% of the time I'm really happy with it. The other 20% I'm not at all. you know, but what would you rather have? It's what you do most of the time that changes your life, so I'm going to stick with that nugget. So I hope you don't mind. I like to remain positive, but I'm just want to tell you and I know you're all ace. I mean, I watched David Pause's video the other day and he's just so right. It's just an amazing group, you know, you are all wonderful. So I'm going to get off. Been up since I'm getting up at 5 o'clock every morning at the moment, 5 o'clock, doing loads of work on my stuff and out walking, so that won't be happening. I was used to stay in bed till 10 or 11 and get depressed. So why would I want to trade just getting a bit pissed at an airport for that? Why? I wouldn't and I won't. So on that positive note, I'm going to go before my phone stops working. Cheerio, bye. I'm still on. I've got my glove on. I've forgotten how to turn you off. It's professional setup. Will that work? No, I'm going to take the glove off. It's still on. Oh my God, it won't come on. I feel I need to keep on chatting because